We will totally see some new features for the PS4 in 2017, but what features? Let's make some predictions, share what I want to see, let me know the features you want in the comments down below, and don't forget to hit that like button. In 2016, update 3.5 and update 4.0 launched for the PS4 with some interesting functions like folders, the quick menu and way more. So we can expect at least 2 big new updates in 2017, but with what features? Let's start with the most requested one, being able to change your PlayStation Network names. Since the launch of PSN, the name you chose is the one that you have until this day. That's it. So a ton of people that thought it was funny to think of something crazy or use a curse name have their trophies attached to it and they can't change it. I can totally see why your grown-up self would love to change that now, but because the way the PlayStation Network works, it simply can't be done. Sony once gave a reason why it can't be possible. It said that it didn't want users to yell at people in one game, then get like banned, but then they could change their name and do it again. But that seems like a weird reason to me. Apart from me wanting this name change feature, the latest Unreal Engine 4.14 changes also suggest that something like this is coming, with changes that look to replace the online ID with the account ID. So something is going on there. I will keep you up to date when this news is announced. I will let you know, but right now it seems like it will be rather sooner than later, so fingers crossed. During the PlayStation 4 reveal event back in February 2013, Sony promised some awesome features like share play, remote play, and try before you buy or something like that.
I've always liked that concept of try it for free, share it if you like it, and pay only for the games that you fall in love with.
The idea is that you could try every game in the PlayStation Store for, let's say, an hour before you buy it. Do you like it? Well, then you have to pay. You can continue with your save. If you don't like it, well, just don't bother and move on to the next game. This would be powered by the streaming service Gaikai that they now use for the PlayStation Now. So it would be like you go to the PlayStation Store, you see a game, you want to try it, so you hit a button, it will stream it to your PS4. Of course, you need a great internet for that, and then you can just play it, you can just try it. I do think that I know why they don't have this feature in right now. It's probably because of the publishers that, for example, don't want anyone to play their games before they buy it, so they might miss sales. So for example, a person goes in and thinks Final Fantasy 15 will be a great game for him, then plays the first hour and thinks, okay, now I was totally wrong. Otherwise they might have bought it and now they tried it first. So on the other hand, some games might be more happy with this. Let's say Titanfall 2, where people will play it and then see, oh wow, it is really great, and then buy it. Well, otherwise they would not have bothered because they just simply could not try it for themselves. Let's say Sony announces this feature in 2017, it will be available soon. Then it might cause games to invest a lot in the first hour, so people will be tricked into buying it, and then later it will be like worse. That sort of stuff, that could be happening. That would be interesting. It could also be that Sony simply doesn't have the technology yet to make this a thing, and that we might see it in 2017. I would be down for that. I think that this would be a great feature for the consumers. During the PlayStation 4 reveal event, Sony also talked about a feature that is pretty scary, namely the fact that the PS4 will predict what games you're going to buy, so that if you then buy this game, you already have it on your hard drive ready to play. Maybe cool on paper, but kind of Big Brother as well. Also, be glad that this feature isn't in right now. If you have like a 500 gig hard drive, I mean, that would be insane. And oh no, you can't even play the games that you do want, but only the games that Sony thinks you want, or something like that. Anyway, a recommend feature though would be really cool. I mean, there's something like this in the store, of course. If you scroll down by a game, you see what people that bought this game also bought, so that's interesting. But I'm more talking about some sort of pop-up screen where if the PlayStation Store releases an update, and then you log into your PlayStation 4, you will just see a pop-up screen that says, okay, there are new games that you might like, or based on the things you bought or where you have trophies for. Something like that for you to also keep up to date on some of the smaller games that are easy to overlook. Combine that with the Stream Now feature, and then you see this pop-up screen. It says, whoa, this game should be really awesome for you. Then you just hit X, and you can try it for yourself. Stuff like that. That would be awesome, right? In the PS3 era, it was possible to create your own teams on your computer and then you later use it on the PS3. But right now there is no such feature. It would be cool if Sony could return that again, so that people can share their creations, that you can download, for example, some awesome teams that other people made, or create your own teams of a game that you love but isn't featured in the PlayStation Store. That would be great, right? Speaking of the PlayStation Store, it would be nice if I could see what PlayStation 4 games had pro support, like this game is patched and features a 1080p mode and a 4K mode, something like that. Right now, if you go into the Play Store, you can't even see if the game supports the PS4 Pro features, so that's kind of lackluster. Now that the PlayStation VR is in our houses, we can buy it. It lives beside the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3 and Vita. I think it would be fair to give the PlayStation VR users some PlayStation Plus games as well. Wouldn't it be great to get a free PSVR game every month if you're subscribed to the service? Especially since some PSVR games are not really like games. They're just quick experiences that last an hour or even less. So kill 1 or 2 Vita games, PS3 games, I don't care. Just give me a PSVR game on Plus every month, or maybe 2. That would really be cool. I mean, then you also give some money to the developers, of course. The PlayStation Plus games that are on the services, Sony pays for them, of course, because yeah, they are now free, so the developer will not make any money. So then some VR developers that have a hard time creating these games also get some money. So yeah, win-win, right? Speaking of PlayStation VR, I think it would be cool if the PSVR people would get a special way to watch the E3 press conference or another press conference that Sony is going to do. That they like put a 360 camera in the audience that you can access with your VR headset, and BAM! You are in that room, you're watching, you're sitting next to Shuei Yoshida or someone else that is in the audience. I mean, at the E3 2016 press conference, Shuei was in the audience. I was like sitting a few seats like after him, so yeah, it was pretty good. It was weird to see him there because obviously I would have thought, okay, he's going to go up the stage and talk about the games, but sadly he didn't. On the other hand, the show was great, so even without him. Let's go back to the PS4 features. Yeah, to wrap it up, I kind of like the place where the PS4 is in right now. Some of the features like share play or something like that, I don't even use it. It's cool for the people that use it, but right now I just talk in a party, look at my trophies via the quick menu. I really like that quick menu feature, and yeah, I don't even put games in folders. So I really like where my PS4 is at right now. Of course, it would be awesome if the menus were faster. I mean, I got a freaking PS4 Pro, so I expect that my menus work faster than on a regular PS4. Sadly, this is not the case. Also, the download times would be cool if those could go up. Also, always faster download times are always great. Or that I could open like 2 games at the same time on my PS4 Pro, that I could just switch between them if I just want a quick Call of Duty round, for example, then go back to Final Fantasy without having to restart the game like as a whole. That stuff like that would be awesome. But right now I'm not dying, apart from the fact that they need to figure that name change thing out. That really needs to happen. But apart from that, I'm fine with how the PS4 is. But I'm super curious to see what they will bring to the table in 2017 with, I think, at least 2 big updates like they did in 2016 as well. I'm curious to hear your PlayStation 4 features, things that you want to see. Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe for way more predictions for 2017, things that I want to see, PlayStation videos, all that good stuff. Subscribe to the channel, like the video if you did. I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.